Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back to give you a 101 on concealers and tell you a little bit about my favorite concealers. This video should help you if you are on the market for a concealer and let you know which one is essential and the right one for you. So let's get started. So basically we Indian skinned or olive skinned girls need two types of concealers. One that matches our skin tone perfectly and one which is a tad bit darker or a tad bit more orange for our skin. The one that we need that matches perfectly is to cover blemishes all over your face which match with your exact skin tone, while the one which is orange or darker is the one that is required for your under eyes, because most of us, 9 out of 10 people do have darker under eyes. Your under eyes tend to be much darker than the rest of your face, and that is essentially why we need two concealers. So I'll first get into the more orangey ones, or the ones which have a salmon sort of an undertone to them, and those are the ones which I find that are they're more important because almost everybody needs them. Not everyone has a blemish to cover, but everyone has a certain amount of under eye darkness that they need to brighten up. And I'll get started with the salmon ones first. So we have the L'Oreal True Match in the shade N4 and 5, which is just a little bit orange or a little bit more salmon in color. There's one from Avon in the shade Medium, which is slightly more orange. And if you have really major under eye circles or a real dark situation going on under your eyes, then I would suggest the orange corrector from MAC or a peach corrector from Bobbi Brown. This one helps to neutralize the darker or the blue black undertones in the skin. What I love about this is just a little bit is required to cancel out the darkness under your eyes, and you can just apply your foundation or regular concealer over that and you're good to go. So if you're somebody who does not have too much darkness under their eyes but you do have a few fine lines, then this is the perfect concealer for you. This is the MAC Pro Longwear and this is in the shade NW30. I love this for my under eyes and as an eye primer. It is believed to have a built-in technology where it does not crease, so it works very well under the eyeshadow and it works very well on the under eye and does not settle into lines. The Bobbi Brown tinted under eye brightener is what I like to use as a highlight on the high planes of my cheeks and on the center of my face, basically to lighten and brighten any areas that I want to lift up. This will be very ashy on the under eyes, even though this is this shade in light to medium peach number 7. This still would be very ashy on my under eyes or on most Indian girls, but this works very well as a highlighting concealer. So that was all of those liquid concealers. I find that liquid concealers work much better on the under eyes, whereas for blemishes and spots I think cream concealers steal the show. Now I'm going to get into the cream concealers very quickly, and I'll start with the Deborah 24 Hour Perfect Concealer. This is in the shade 04 and I really like it for my skin tone. It's perfect on my blemishes. It just does an amazing job. You can find many stick concealers like this one, and the other favorite of mine that comes in a pot is from MAC. This is the Studio Finish Concealer. This is in the shade NC45. For professional use, I picked up this palette, which is the Pro Concealer palette from MAC. You can also find all of these shades in individual pots like the one I just showed you. And these are just brilliant concealers for the under eye. For the spots, however, I would still recommend going for a MAC Pro Longwear or any liquid concealer for the under eyes for everyday use. If you're on the market for a good concealer, a good cream concealer, you can also work with NYX. I'll leave more information about that in the description box. It works out to be a lot cheaper than the MAC one. So that was a little bit about concealers. I hope this video helps you pick out one for you depending upon your specific needs, whether it's the under eye or that red looking pimple that you've been wanting to cover up. I would love to see your comments and suggestions below. Do give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.